Good. Hey Elizabeth, here's your tip. Take your Olympic bar, you can have it perpendicular to where you're going to be laying. So, let's say that I'm working on the left leg and the left IT band. I'm going to bring this up on top of my leg, let it sit behind the knee. This pole, they're normally stationary. This is normally going to be able to spin freely. So if you put your hand on the bar and you roll up, this should spin on its own. If you have a different one, you may have to roll each little part. But for the most part, you really should be able to just pull like so, okay? So this first part, as you can tell, I'm doing my quadricep. All I got to do is turn my foot right or left to change where it rolls on here. However, you're going to get so much more pressure just because you're not having to push down. It's the weight of this bar. It's definitely going to be uncomfortable at first because it is 45 pounds, but then also it's going to be half and half because you're going to have one end supported. Now, to get to that IT band, make sure you roll the quads first, okay? Then, turn onto your side, and you probably can assume where I'm going from here. But if you notice, I've got one foot under my leg, okay? Because we need to have that leg supported rather than there not being anything and all the weight is on your knee there, okay? So put your leg underneath, rest your leg on top of it, and roll down, okay? This is going to be very tight for you. I can't remember if you said it was the right or left side, but make sure you go up the whole way. Make sure the end down there is also keeping it perpendicular, okay? So there's that side. Of course, now, so that's your IT band. That's going to be pretty tight. You can turn even more, come down onto your forearm, and roll completely down the side there. And then, of course, the last step for that, you want to make sure you're doing your hamstring too. So the best way to do that, I'll kind of turn this way, and I'm going to do the other hamstring just in the interest of time. But, okay, so of course I'm on that hamstring. So rolling back and forth here. Now, to get to that IT band, you can turn your body a little bit, and now I'm on the side here, okay? But 45 pounds, a ton of pressure, it's going to make a big difference. Much more than like a tiger stick or anything like that, okay? So, give that a try. There's also sometimes the women's Olympics bar, you can do 35 pounds, is a little bit less. But remember, it's going to be supported on the other side. If you want more pressure, you can put that side up on something, and now you've got the weight coming down towards you. But try it out with this first. It's going to be crazy enough. It's going to be good. Let me know how it is. Thanks. See ya.